Welcome everybody. In this video, we're going to find the greatest common factor of monomials. And in this example, we're going to break each monomial down into its factor and then find the greatest common factors between all three of them. So if we just start by looking at the coefficients, we have 4, 6, and 22. And if we think about the factors that make up each of them, so if we just look at 4, well, I know that 1 multiplied with 4 gives us 4. I also know that 2 multiplied with 2 gives us 4, and that's it. Those are all of our factors for 4. These are all the numbers that multiply together to give us 4. So we'll just keep that list there. Thinking about 6, what numbers multiply together to give us 6? Well, we have 1 and 6, and we have 2 and 3. And again, that is our complete list for things that multiply together to give us 6. And finally, what numbers multiply to give us 22? Well, we have 1 and 22, and we also have 2 and 21. And are there any other numbers that multiply together to give us 22? There aren't. So we have our list for all of them. So when looking for the greatest common factor, we just want to find the biggest factor that all three of them have in common. And you can see here that we look through here, and 2 is the biggest common factor. So between the three monomials, 2 will be our coefficient for the greatest common factor. But we're not done. We have some variables to work with as well. In order to find the greatest common factor of the variables, we just deal with each variable on its own. So let's just talk about m first. And the greatest common factor between all of them is going to be the m to the smallest degree. So you can say here we have m to the first power, m to the third, and m to the second. Between the three of them, m to the first is the smallest one, so that is going to be our greatest common factor between all of them. And looking at n, we have n to the fifth, n to the sixth, and n to the fourth. Well, which one is the smallest degree of n? Well, that's obviously n to the fourth. So that is going to go at the end of our greatest common factor between the three of them, as that is the smallest degree of n. So that is the biggest we can pull out from the three of them. So to conclude, our greatest common factor of those three monomials we started with is going to be 2mn to the fourth power.